Hello everybody and welcome back to another video.
If we're not sure what to do, we should check the clues we found so far, so we can figure out where to look next.
This is the third part of the When the World is Carmen, Sandiego Treasures of Knowledge series. So here we are in Rome, where we left off last episode, and we're meant to talk to the owner of this music shop.
Hey, Agent Jules Argent. Haven't seen you in a while. Not since Carmen Sandiego flew the coop.
Yeah, well, I needed some time to think, Salerno. But anyway, Carmen's at it again, and I'm personally going to make sure to get her this time. Have you seen any signs of her lately?
Maybe. A woman just bought all of the sheet music to be Zé's opera Carmen. She said it was a present for a friend. Could have been a vial agent. Oh, and the chief said you may need this.
A flashlight? Don't tell me you don't have one. Or is it not high-tech enough for you?
Actually, I prefer to call it a TXQ Delta V12 electron illuminator. And no, I didn't pack everything. Salerno, is there anything else about that lady you said bought the sheet music? It's important.
Well, she also bought the last of my panpipes.
Well, I don't see what that's got to do with anything.
Who knows? Carmen loves music. She posed as a musician once on the Starlight case we worked on. She really got into the part. What do you think, Chief?
I suggest you look up panpipes in the database. It could be a clue as to where Carmen Sandiego's headed. Oh, and be sure to check out the Coliseum if you haven't yet, because we've detected vile activity there. Chief out.
Good idea, Chief. I'll make a note about the panpipes in my journal.
Okay, so let's check out the Coliseum, as the chief said, and see what's going on here.
Catch me if you can, Acme agents.
There she is! Get her! Come on! You want her to get away?
Give it up, unless you can fly.
I almost had her this time. Couldn't you have run any faster?
Listen, Hawkins, there's more to catching Carmen than just running faster. It takes brains, too.
Looks like Carmen might have dropped something.
The Grand Taj Mahal Hotel. Interesting. And what about that writing?
You know, Carmen and I worked with an expert in ancient alphabets way back when. He's retired now, but he was very helpful. Maybe he can help us again.
So where does he hang out?
Let's just say that it was the birthplace of democracy. Check your database, Socrates.
I'll do that, but at least let's give him a call.
His phone might be bugged. Long story. Chief, we need you to fax this note to that professor of ancient languages Carmen and I worked with. You know the one I mean?
Yes, Jules. I'll see he gets it. You may be right about his phone being bugged. You should go see him in person. Get over there pronto. And be careful. Chief signing off.
Okay, so we need to go talk to this professor friend of Jules. And
Global transportation.
she said the birthplace of democracy, which is Greece.
My high school sponsored a trip through the Greek islands.
Huh. My high school class took a field trip to the San Dimas Water Reclamation Facility. My old friend Professor Lonsdale moved here from Athens, the Greek capital. He's retired now, but he keeps busy researching ancient alphabets.
Looks like he's not home.
But there's a letter on the door.
Being watched. This island's probably crawling with vial agents. By the way, what's a hoplite?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should look it up in your database. But hurry, Hawkins. Carmen may be just a step ahead of us.
Okay, so we need to look for the translated note, the vase with the hoplite on it, which is a Greek soldier. And we also need to look for something in the vase with the temple on it. So, hoplite, this
That pot with the runners probably has something to do with the ancient Olympic Games. The first games were more than 2,700 years ago. Incredible.
Play the sentence backwards. Weird. But if it's from Carmen, we'd better hang on to it.
We're not getting anywhere. We would have had more luck staying back there in Rome.
Have patience, Hawkins. It'll all fit together somehow.
Let's check the clues we found so far so we can figure out where to look next.
Okay, so that's from the vase hoplite. Now we need to look for something.
This was taken quite a few years ago, when Carmen and I were partners. But why did the professor want me to have it? He seemed worried about something.
Yeah, well, enough nostalgia. I wish you could focus a little more on the here and now. Let's get going.
Okay, so as you might have seen,
Global
before we
transport
were in Rome, that note that we had translated was from a hotel near the Taj Mahal.
You know, I've always wanted to see India, especially the capital, New Delhi, and the nearby Taj Mahal. What an amazing country.
I remember my first time there. It was just before Carmen abandoned Acme, and everyone blamed me. Everything seemed to be going so well until then.
India! You know, I thought you'd be a little more excited. What's up?
Just thinking. I've been looking through my sketches of those 2 items that we recovered. A gem may have been missing from the Koruru carving as well. You know, from the center of that wheel design on the forehead. There was some kind of hollow area there. And on the Marco Polo book, too.
Well, that goes along with my theory that Carmen Sandiego's just like any other thief. She can't resist anything that sparkles.
Carmen's not that easy to figure out. She's too smart to waste her time on petty thievery. Whatever she's up to, it's going to be bigger. Way bigger.
Okay, so here we are at the Taj Mahal.
The Taj Mahal is considered one of the wonders of the world. It was built to hold a tomb for the emperor's wife.
That was in the 1600s. I guess they were more romantic back then.
Let's go talk to this person here.
Hey, this design looks familiar.
This medallion is very popular. Just a few hours ago, a lady bought one. Insisted she needed one. Paid with guilders, too.
Really? I wonder. I think we'd like one too, please. Guilders, huh? You might want to look that one up in your database, Hawkins.
Legend has it that this wheel design guided an explorer to a lost city.
I know, you're thinking this design might have some connection to Carmen Sandiego. But what is the connection? Maybe you ought to scribble that legend down in your journal. And something about those guilders, too.
I like your style, rookie. You're catching on.
Okay, so let's also have a look at this photo.
Someone liked my medallion so much, they gave me this photograph. Very strange.
Someone tall and dressed in red, maybe? Mind if I look at this with our clue analyzer? It can figure out who and where this came from. I have a hunch it might be a key to finding those quipus. Just what I thought. Carmen Sandiego's fingerprints are all over it. The windmill is located near the Netherlands capital, Amsterdam. Hey, Chief, we found something. But it's not the quipus, unfortunately. Get it? Not the quipus? Quipus are strings with knots? You're not laughing.
Anyway, Jules, I suggest you make a note of all this in your journal. I'll book your flights. We must stop Carmen Sandiego. Chief out.
Time to get out the old, what you call it? Global Transportation Scanner Database thingy-majiggy. We've got a plane to catch.
Okay, so let's go to the Netherlands.
We're flying into the capital city of Amsterdam, right? And then driving out to the country. You know, I've always wondered, what's with all the windmills in the Netherlands countryside?
Didn't you know? They were mostly used for pumping out water from the polders, the land the Dutch reclaimed from the sea. Half of the land is actually below sea level. The Netherlands, land of tulips and windmills, huh? Well, supposedly, Dutch tulip growers produce over 2,000 varieties. But why would anyone want so many tulips?
Well, I have a question for you. What does Carmen want with some ink and knotted strings? Could it be a clue as to what she's up to?
Let's have a look at this note here.
A red rose. Let me guess whose favorite color is red.
But the question is, did Carmen leave this for us or for someone from Vile? Either way, we should find out where Quechuas live.
Okay, so let's go in.
Now to scan the interior with my electron illuminator.
Please, just call it a flashlight.
Acme agents are fair game for Carmen?
Ah, the first letters of each word are colored.
This has got to be a note from Carmen Sandiego to one of her Vile cronies. But I'll bet there's more to this message than meets the eye. Maybe the database can help with some of the clues.
Hawkins, I think you're starting to understand Carmen's style.
Okay. Now, we need to go to Peru, because that's where Machu Picchu is located.
Wow. From way up here, I can really get a sense of Peru's diverse geography.
I know, it's amazing. The rainforest, the high mountains of the Andes, and a coastal desert to boot. But I can't see the capital city of Lima from here. Wow, this is a far cry from Lima, the capital. All this clean, high mountain air is really refreshing. Makes me want to catch a master criminal.
Well, don't let me hold you back.
Okay, so we here.
It's the design again.
Yeah, and that slot's the same size as the medallion. I wonder...
You were right. This box is a Vile M4C security exchange system. Kind of outdated, but does the job. These panpipes must have been left by Carmen Sandiego.
I think you're right. I seem to remember something about panpipes at that music store in Rome. Could these be a clue as to how to find the stolen quipus? We'll put them in our digital clue storage device before one of our accomplices gets here.
Okay, so now we need to look for the door that's painted in Peru's national colors and doesn't have an object. So that'll be this one because Peru's national colors are red and white.
Okay, the lock is sound activated, so we need to use the clues to figure out what tune to play. We can always reset if we make a mistake.
So here it says we need to play the sentence backwards. That's this sentence. So we need to play each of these letters in reverse order. Starting with C, F, G, F, A, A.
The quipus! We did it again!
The ancient Incan system for keeping records. Each knot or color had a significance, representing a number or object. The museum will be glad to have them back. But do you see what I see?
I see that Carmen Sandiego's stealing all this stuff, and we keep finding it.
Yes, but look at the metal device that all the quipus are attached to.
Wait, let me guess. There's a gem missing from the center. Carmen Sandiego's not really after the items. She's a jewel thief. I can't wait to tell the chief what I've discovered.
Congratulations, agents. You found the quipus. Any luck in tracking down the missing gem?
Not yet, but I have figured out that the book, the carving, and the quipu holder may all be missing a jewel. Not to mention the fact that the same symbol has appeared on each one.
You think this has got something to do with Carmen Sandiego's reason for stealing these things? Interesting, Jules, but you don't have enough evidence yet.
No, but my intuition tells me we may soon. That symbol seems linked to the legend of an explorer, a great treasure and a lost city. Sounds like just the kind of thing Carmen can't resist.
Well, this may be something else she can't resist. I'm just getting word from Tokyo of the theft of a rare musical instrument. A moko. It's a gong, shaped like a fish, with the head of a dragon. She may...
She may be watching your every move. Surprise, Chief? It's just too easy to intercept Acme transmissions. Well, Jules, you and Gadget Man have done pretty well, considering. I'll have you going in circles this time. I can't wait. See you soon.
I hate it when she does that. We have got to upgrade our software.
Going in circles, huh? I'll show her.
Calm down, Hawkins. You'll overheat your transistors. Chief, can you track that transmission?
I'm already on it. She called from a plaza near the Chateau Frontenac in Quebec. Get your tickets and get going. We must stop Carmen Sandiego.
Okay, so we're off to Canada for mission 4. This was quite a short mission, only about 16 minutes long. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that. Next, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego Treasures of Knowledge video will be up in 2 or 3 days. Hope you liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye.